everyone, my name is Sarah, and today I'm going to talk to you about cyberbullying. If we could just take a moment, I would like everyone to close their eyes. Without opening them, I'd like you to raise your hand if you have ever been a victim of bullying. Now, raise your hand if you have ever been the bully. Lastly, raise your hand if you have ever watched someone being bullied. While keeping your hands raised, please open your eyes. Approximately half of U.S. students are impacted by bullying each school day. Bullying in cyberspace is not bound by school hours, school days, or facing the intended bully victim. Unfortunately, the perceived anonymous nature of the internet often insulates the bully from the consequences of their damaging behavior. We all might be able to recall experiences involving bullying, whether we were the perpetrator, the victim, or a bystander. Bullying can threaten students' physical and emotional safety at school and can negatively impact their ability to learn. The best way to address it is to stop it before it even starts. Cyberbullying is defined as the tormenting, threatening, harassing, or embarrassing of another young person using the internet and other technologies like cell phones. The outcomes of cyberbullying are similar to those of real-life bullying. The first place to begin to put an end to cyberbullying is by using an educational campaign with kids and teens directly. We can limit the amount of cyberbullying in today's younger generation by teaching them the consequences of their actions or inactions and informing them of local laws prohibiting that behavior. Bullies have been around forever, but technology has given them a whole new platform for their actions. The psychological and emotional outcome of cyberbullying are similar to those of real-life bullying. According to the Do Something website, the difference with real-life bullying is that it often ends when the school day ends. For cyberbullying, there is no escape, and it gets worse. Nearly 43% of kids have been bullied online. 1 in 4 have had it happen more than once. 70% of students seeing frequent bullying online. Cyberbullying can have particular effects on those who are targeted. According to the Kids Health website, severe or chronic cyberbullying can leave a victim at a greater risk for anxiety, depression, and other stress-related disorders. Bullying victims are 2 to 9 times more likely to consider committing suicide. Cyberbullying affects our students, disrupts the classroom, and impacts our school's culture. So what do we do about it? Educating our children and teens themselves is the first place to begin handling cyberbullying. Providing a safe and supportive school climate can also help in preventing bullying. According to the Stop Cyberbullying website, we need to address ways kids and teens can become inadvertent cyberbullies, how to be accountable for their actions, and not to stand by and allow bullying, in any form, to be acceptable. Teaching kids to take 5 before responding to something they encounter online is a good place to start. Teaching them not to ignore the pain of others can also help considerably in preventing and dealing with the consequences of cyberbullying. Safety starts in the classroom. The safety of schools is increasingly becoming a focus of state legislative action. School bullying and harassment policies are being supplemented to provide students protection from cyberbullying. Students should feel and be safe everywhere on campus, whether in a classroom setting like this or in the cafeteria. Everyone at school can work together to create a climate where bullying is not acceptable. In the April 4th, 2013 news article on News Channel 5's website, the Florida House passed a bill unanimously that would include cyberbullying under the state's anti-bullying law, stating that bullying by using computers off of school grounds has to substantially interfere or limit a student's in-school activities to be covered. Shown here are our state efforts in dealing with the growing problem of cyberbullying. Currently, 43 states, as you see in the dark blue, which include Washington, D.C. and Puerto Rico, have both laws and policies against cyberbullying. 8 states, the darker green, have only laws and no policies, while only 1 state has just a policy against cyberbullying. The roles in which kids and teens play do vary, and we must understand these roles to understand how the issues might affect them. Even if a child is not directly involved in bullying, they may be contributing to the behavior. Witnessing the behavior may also affect the child, so it is important for them to learn what they should do when they see bullying happen. 90% of teens who have seen social media bullying say they have just ignored it. 84% have seen others tell cyberbullies to stop. Most kids play more than one role in bullying over time. In some cases, they may be directly involved. Bullying, as is, straight bullying the other people, or being bullied, and in other cases, they may witness bullying and play an assisting or defending role. We need to teach our children that silence when others are being hurt is not acceptable. It's a tall task, but yet a noble goal. In the end, our children will be safer online and offline. If they don't allow the cyberbullies to use them to embarrass or torment others, cyberbullying will quickly stop. We will have helped create a generation of good cyber citizens, controlling the technology instead of being controlled by the technology. Many kids and teens who are cyberbullied are reluctant to tell a teacher or a parent, often because they feel ashamed of the social stigma or because they fear their computer privileges will be taken away at home. Only 1 in 10 victims will inform a parent or teacher of their abuse. There we go. Bullies aren't just a playground menace anymore. Educating our kids and teens about the kind of bullying that can happen without direct physical confrontation, how bullying can affect them, and what they can do to stop bullying are all ways in which we can help eliminate opportunities for bullying to occur. Bullying can be prevented, especially when the power of a community is brought together. Implementing events, bringing education and awareness to the community is something we can all do to assist that. Community-wide strategies can help identify and support children who are bullied, redirect behavior of children who bully, and change the attitudes of adults and youth who tolerate bullying behaviors in peer groups, schools, and communities. The brutal truth about cyberbullying is that children have killed each other and committed suicide after having been involved in cyberbullying incidents. Let's not let one more child be affected.